Does this count as a mukbang?
I think so. Do I have to be eating something for it to be a... No, I don't want it. Lucy's like, I want it.
Woozy, say hi. This is Woozy. This is Woozy Woo.
What are we talking about today?
Would you like to take the couples quiz?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, today we're going to be taking the couples quiz. Before we do that, though...
I saw your phone and instantly know where this is going.
Alright. Let me just show you guys a map of the United States. For those of you who don't know what the United States looks like. If you were to split the United States in half, like Kansas to the left would be the west side of whatever. The west side of the United States. Weird angle.
And we can have it pointing that way and just lay. Just spoon each other. Just like our heads up.
Look at those girls.
Look at those girls.
They really want to bite.
They really want to bite.
Look at the girls. The girls don't want to bite the sandwich. They want to bite the Sammy.
That's what I live with.
Hi. Do I look worse down here or up there? Alright.
Should I come down there with you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless you just want to.
See how it looks.
You think?
I actually think that looks pretty good.
It's a little.
Anyway, like I was saying. So from California is the west side of the United States. From Missouri to, you know, the other side, east side of the United States. As you can see, Indiana is well in the east side of the United States. Low one. And my boyfriend has the audacity to say that he lives in the Midwest.
At a fan.
Come here. And Thomas said.
For him to live in the Midwest, he would have to, one, live in the west side of the United States, and then be in the mid section of those west states. Not do either of those things. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is we're gonna do couples quiz. I'm out of here.
Who's coming over here?
What?
You're not kidding, my Sammy.
Sammy, it's for you. Sammy. You have to ask nice for a bite. Are you gonna ask nice for a bite? Put it back, put it back. Put it back, put it back. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Good girl.
Okay. Gentle. Gentle. Good girl.
Yummy. Woos? Say yummy, Woos.
Say hello. Do you have anything you want to say?
She got shaved. So she's not,
Man. Oh, man.
Anyway, okay. Time to focus. Alright. So, on womenshelpmag.com, this couples quiz to see how well you know your partner.
Okay.
So, do you want to ask me questions, or should I ask you questions?
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Do you want me to just say, like, yes or no?
I guess it depends on what kind of question it is.
Alright, that's fair. Let's go.
Okay. So let's start with the warm-up questions. What's my favorite TV show?
New Girl or Grey's Anatomy.
Good job. She's about to get upset.
She's getting sassy.
Are you getting sassy?
What's your partner's favorite book?
Right?
Nope.
Nope. No idea.
The Perks Being a Wallflower.
Oh, what? Oh.
She's getting really
She's
sassy.
getting antsy.
She's like,
she really
if
wants
you aren't
this.
eating it, give it to me.
Yeah. Okay. I think books.
I think I brought it with me, though. Maybe I didn't. Anyway. What food does your partner like to cook?
You love to bake. Mac and cheese.
That's a good answer.
Ma'am.
Can I help you? Can I help?
What's my favorite color?
It changes, but it's pink.
Where did we meet?
I mean, we met on Hinge.
Uh-huh.
Our first date. Do we need to tell them the story of our first date?
Sure.
So our first date somebody got murdered. 2 people got murdered. On our first date, we went to a Waffle House, and Jesus, okay, I don't even know where to begin. So, like, do you need me to tell the story of like the whole drive down? So I live in like Louisville, and she lives in Bowling Green. So, like, long distance relationship. What up? Yeah. And our first date, it was a Friday night, and I went down to pick her up, and the plan was we were gonna get food and just do like a movie date. And it actually was a really good date. But so like the entire drive down there, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this risk to drive like 2 hours to go meet this woman I've never seen and only spoken to like on the phone. I got like halfway down there, and I was like, okay, well, there's no turning back now. I kind of just have to like stick to it. So
You're
she's
being
just sprawled out
silly.
across our laps. You really want that sandwich? That sandwich? What? What?
Oh man,
She got her eyes on the prize though. Like pick you up, and we go into town, or well, I meet at your car. I remember that because I had no idea where I was. We go to Waffle House, and on our way to Waffle House, we pass an O'Charlie's, and there's like a bunch of like police activity and stuff going on outside the O'Charlie's, and there's like cars speeding away, and like cops are showing up and like chasing the car off and stuff. Go to the Waffle House, like, what was it, like next door or something?
Just down the street.
Yeah, right down the block. Like the waitress in there is like, oh, what's going on? Like at the Waffle House or the O'Charlie's. Like so another person in the Waffle House was like, oh, there was a double homicide at O'Charlie's, and they just chased the suspect like down the street as we showed up, like on the loose, and there's a gunman. And I remember because Kayla was totally unfazed by the whole situation. It's just like, oh, that's like Bowling Green, and I was like, what did I get myself into tonight? Okay. It actually went really well. It was a really good first date. It was really precious. So, what was the question? I totally
Where do we
lost.
meet?
The Hinge.
Yeah. What color are my eyes?
Green? Brown. No, they're brown. Yeah, because you always talk about that all the time. Brown. They sometimes get like a little bit of like a hazel going on, but most of the time they're brown. What color are my eyes?
Blue.
Oh, really?
Yes, they're blue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What got our Woozy's eyes?
Brown.
Brown.
Questions about the future.
Okay.
What does your partner want their life to look like in 5 years?
Be married. You want to get married like young and early, which is fine because I would like to be settled as well. Played the dating game and I'm ready for it to be over. So we both want to be kind of like settled. You, in 5 years, we've talked about this, because in 5 years you want to have like a stable job, stable, like starting a career. You want to be, preferably, you want to be married on your own. And, what are you, 20, 25? Yeah, so like maybe have a kid. Likely have a kid. That's what you expressed to me, at least, because you want to have kids young. Yeah.
Where do they see themselves living in an ideal world?
Bowling Green. Am I wrong? You've told me you would consider moving other places, but ultimately you wanted to raise a family in Bowling Green since that's where your
That's
family
right.
is.
Yeah, I've said that.
Yeah.
Would your partner ever relocate to accommodate your job?
Yes. We've talked about this.
Would your partner ever want a long distance relationship?
We are in a long distance relationship. It's not like impossibly long distance.
Yeah, we're very lucky. We don't have to like fly to see each other. Or anything.
Yeah, that's no bueno. We're on the same continent, which is good. We're not in the same state, but we're within at our furthest within 2 hours driving distance of one another.
Does your partner want to get married in the future?
Yes.
How happy are they with their current work situation?
You seem pretty content. Ow, that's my leg. Stop. You seem pretty content with your current job as it stands, but I know you don't want to do it forever.
How does your partner feel about having kids?
You like really want to have kids. Like that's one of your biggest goals in life is to have like a little army of children running around.
Army, also known as.
3. Yeah.
Does your partner like to talk about the future? Why or why not?
Yes, you really do. You find it exciting and it makes you happy and scared at the same time is what you've told me. But you really like talking about the future. It warms your heart.
What kind of relationship does your partner have with their parents?
You have a pretty good one, which is good.
What kind of relationship does your partner have with their siblings?
Very good. You have a really good relationship with your brother. Yeah, you have a really good relationship.
Are they still in touch with any friends from childhood?
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately. Did they have a positive high school experience?
You seem to have.
I would say so.
We never talked about high school, like, was high school good or bad? I think high school for both of us seems to have been good. I went to a really weird school, though. So
You did go to a weird
my high
school.
school experience was a little different than most because I kind of got to do a little bit of whatever I wanted.
Were their parents supportive of their dreams and goals?
Your parents seem supportive of the things you want to do.
How was/is their college experience?
You seem to have, I mean, I wouldn't say you've had a difficult college experience. It seems like, based on what you've told me, it's kind of flown by pretty quickly. Now, you've had, like, personal things come up in college. Like, that's what happened to me. Like, my college experience was rough in some spots, but overall pretty good. At least what you've told me. Like,
Yeah.
it seems to have gone... It's not, like, college hasn't been easy for you, but it's not been, like... It hasn't been, like, an uphill battle.
Does your partner get excited about visiting home?
Considering you live, like, within 10 minutes of... or 20 minutes of home, you seem to, yeah.
How does your partner...
How does your partner?
I can't believe I said that.
How's your partner?
That's so stupid. I wish I knew how to read.
How's your partner?
How does your partner feel?
That's your lab partner. Who's your lab partner for this project?
Your partner feel about
We're in
their...
a domestic partnership.
Oh.
Hey, Molly.
Okay. Look at this little zoo.
I know, I have a... The only thing we're missing is Boo.
How does your partner feel about their exes?
Definitely, we definitely have a different take on exes.
Do they feel they've been able to maintain positive romantic relationships?
You seem to have, yes.
Do they have any past experience with mental health issues?
Yeah. It sounds like how deep you want me to go into that. Yeah.
My girlfriend is so depressed.
I steal her Zoloft. I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
Question: what are your partner's political beliefs?
You're definitely liberal, and you definitely lean Democrat. I'd say you're probably a weak to a hard Democrat, but you're also not, like, very, very politically active.
How important is family to your partner?
Very important. Family is a very important value to you.
How much does your partner value physical activity?
Like working out, you value it pretty well. You make concerted effort to go do things like hike or whatever.
What does your partner prefer to do with their time off?
Sit in bed and watch Netflix.
Does your partner like to travel?
Yes.
How does your partner feel about having pets?
Love animals. Obviously.
Look at the zoo. Look at the zoo.
Lucy, what
It's
are
a
you doing?
woosy zoo.
She's just fixed on this sandwich.
You're so silly.
She's silly. Molly is just...
Does your
Sorry.
partner donate to charity? No. I mean, if I'm like going through a drive-thru and they're like, "Do you want to round up the extra 35 cents to
Oh.
donate to blah blah blah?" But I also am a college student that works
Yeah.
part-time.
So
I don't have a lot
yeah.
of cash to
I get
donate to
that.
charity. Who are the most important people in your partner's life?
Your family and me. I know that sounds a little like self-serving, but I mean, you've expressed that to me. You've expressed that to me that I'm like very important to you, which makes me feel nice and wanted.
What is
No.
your partner's favorite thing about their job?
Probably the people you work with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does your partner like to spend their money?
Crafty stuff and decorations for your apartment and future home. Oh boy.
Does your partner consider herself an introvert or an extrovert?
Consider yourself an extrovert.
How does your partner prefer to show affection? What's my love language?
Quality time, physical affection, words of affirmation, acts of service, and then gifts in that order.
How does your partner prefer to receive affection?
Thing.
Yeah. Does your partner easily identify their feelings?
Yes. No. Not you, Lucy.
How does your partner define an argument?
I don't know. We've never really had like an argument. How do you define an argument?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think that we ever actually argue. I guess an argument. She got a little bite. She got a little bite.
SOB. No.
Was that little bite worth it?
Look at that.
You did a tiny bite. You didn't even get any peanut butter, wimp.
Go big or go home, Lucy. Take the whole sandwich next time.
She's like, I would have if you would have let me. Our arguments kind of consist of me getting grumpy over something and then getting sassy with you and then you getting sassy back and me not being able to handle it.
I don't take your shenanigans. Sure.
How does your partner like to talk about, what does your partner like to talk about at the end of each day?
Talk to me about my day.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what's going on in your life, you'll always try to be like, how was your day? Tell me something that happened to you today. What did you do today? What are you up to? Good, bad, or otherwise. Like, no matter what's going on in your life.
Does your partner like to communicate via phone, whether that be text or FaceTime?
Yeah. Leave my Crocs alone.
How
No,
does your
ma'am.
partner bring up uncomfortable topics?
Don't. No, Lucy. No. No.
What?
We don't have to talk about them on camera.
No. What does a good relationship look like to your partner?
Good relationship
Yeah.
to you.
Or I guess here I'll ask like, what do you think are my three like biggest values relationship wise?
Well, what do you mean? Like, can you be more specific?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Just what do you think that like I value most in our relationship?
Communication, time together, being together. You value our quality time.
Yeah. We will answer those later.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Well, that might be it.
Oh, well,
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. This is going to take forever to edit because it is a whopping 49 minutes long. But I enjoyed making it, and I hope that we can make more in the future.
I agree.
And I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, that's okay.
Yeah. Go us.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.